just a boy, dreamed of falling in love with a girl like you. Through the years I thought I found you, but nothing would do. Now here we are. I wanna grow old with you. Making my dreams come true. Everybody's got a problem that they don't know how to solve. Like life don't make no sense at all. And everybody feels something that nobody sees. Letting take some time to heal. Everybody's got something that they wish they could solve. Listen to waterfalls. And everything keeps moving, standing still. Letting take some time to heal. Are you going through something that weighs on you? When any consolation isn't easy to find, but you never wanna show it and you keep it unseen. Let it take some time to heal. life don't make no sense at all. And everybody feels something that nobody feels. Hurting takes some time to heal. Everybody's got something that they wish they could call. When tears turn into waterfalls, and everything keeps moving but you're standing still. Hurting takes some time to heal. Oh, oh, are you going through something that weighs on your mind? When any consolation isn't easy to find, but you never wanna show it and you keep it concealed.